Doll Sweat 87 here. And I did apology videos for Andrew, and he's still continuing being rude and stuff, and then he ignored my Gmails for no reason. That is just rude. I never did anything wrong. And then I get put under this emotional distress too, because I never, and plus by the way he made fun of my of me crying when I was on the phone with him on my deceased sister's birthday, and like, who even fucking does that? He's fucking heartless person. I made apology videos for him, and then he brings up stuff that like happens like 2 weeks or 3 or 4 weeks ago, and that's just not right. Like, why do I always have to be the one to apologize? Why not him? And I was trying to change, but he doesn't change. He just got anger problems and stuff. He got anger problems and stuff. I don't know why I deserve this. And then he goes and attacks Samantha for no reason. She's like, what did she ever do? Can he explain what did she do back on the weekend of last week? Yeah, absolutely nothing. Like, Samantha never did anything, and she doesn't even know his religion. And I made like 2 apology videos for him, and he doesn't even freaking, like, I don't know if he watched them, but he should be watching them. He should be commenting to me. Instead, he goes and messaged Samantha like before yesterday, instead of me, for some reason. Like, I don't deserve this from him. I did. How many apology videos did I do for him and post? Quite a few. He got, and I'm trying to change, and he's not willing to change himself too. Like, I told you guys that this was a misunderstanding. He literally forgot to put the period at the end of my name on that one text message, so I was confused. If he doesn't have good writing where he put periods at the end of something he needs to say and then start a new one, then how am I supposed to know if he doesn't put a period at the end of my name? If he's saying like one thing and then the other, like, how am I supposed to know that? Like, how am I supposed to know that? Like, if people don't put periods in their text messages, how am I supposed to understand their text message when it's just all the words is scrambled together? How am I supposed to understand that? Yeah, and he's still refusing to go back on. Andrew is still refusing to unprivate his accounts and even his YouTube. And if he does that, then, like, I did 2 apology videos for him. I didn't even want the other one. The other one is at over 300 views, and I didn't even want that. I didn't even want the videos on Andrew being. I didn't want so much attention to those videos. Those videos was just for him, and then I get over 300 views on one. That's just crazy. Andrew has problems. Yeah, he literally attacked Samantha when she never did a single thing wrong. And you can go and tell her she never said anything wrong to him or anything. He just attacked her and like being delusional and stuff when she was just mean, when she was just trying to make things calm and to figure out, the problems between me and Andrew, and trying to tell Andrew that I'm, apologizing and stuff, and that's what she was trying to tell him, but then he snapped at her for no reason when he was cool with her, and then he just snapped at her for no reason on Instagram. So, yeah. I'm not going to stop talking about it until he comes back, so because I do things my way. And I literally never did anything wrong. It was just a misunderstanding. He's literally doing this to me before 4th of July week. You know what? I can't deal with this anymore. I can't deal with this anymore. If he's not going to listen to my apology videos, then I guess I will just have to call the cops. And if he's just going to, yeah, but ignore, if he's just going to ignore my Gmail messages, then I guess I will just have to put matters into my own hands, and then the police will tell him that he has to talk to me. He is too bad for you. Yeah. I don't know why I have to be the one that is willing to change when he doesn't change himself. He got anger problems, and he took things out on Samantha when she didn't do anything wrong. And then he mentioned old stuff that happened 2 weeks ago, well, which we already figured out those problems from 2 weeks ago, and then he just brought them back up. Yeah. Well, I guess I will just have to call this police department, so and then he has to talk to me. Yeah, I think I should. So yeah. So he's just asking it to be the hard way. If he's just going to ignore my Gmails and ignore my apology videos, then I guess I will just have to take things into my own hands, and then I want to take him to court too. So yeah, because he owes me for harassment and putting me under emotional distress, and then blaming and then attacking Samantha when she absolutely did nothing wrong. So that's not a normal person when he's attacking Samantha when she never did anything wrong. She never said anything wrong. She was just trying to know what was going on with me and Andrew, and she was telling him that I was trying to apologize to him and stuff, and then he like was snapping at Samantha for no reason. Yeah. And plus, a normal guy, like he's literally 33 years old, a normal guy wouldn't fight with me on YouTube around my trolls and also around other people because the stupid trolls will just get involved. Well, just to let you know, he won't be focusing on other people when he's in jail. He will be focusing on the cops then and being in jail with the other people that's in jail, the prisoners. That's what he's going to be focused on. Hey, Movie Shadow. Should I add you as mod? I'm glad you came in. Yeah, Andrew is just like being so rude to me and Samantha. He snapped at Samantha for no reason. So yeah. Hey, Movie Shadow. Do you sometime watch my live streams? Can you message me on Facebook, Movie Shadow? I think you know my Facebook. Can we like talk on there? That's cool. Is your name Leeksy? Leeksy? I'm not good at reading some names. But yeah, why would he say I can leave? I want to text you on Facebook, Movie Shadow. Okay, you do not have Facebook? Do you have, I got Discord and Instagram. The whole reason why I went on Instagram is trying to get in contact with Andrew on the weekend, but I made a huge mistake because he ended up being rude to Samantha for no reason and ended up privating his Instagram, so I should have never went on Instagram. Maybe Samantha would have talked him into going back on Facebook or forgiving me. Oh, that's cool. I have Discord. I made a post on my Discord account, so you can go on there and you can go on my community post and go down and look for my Discord because I did make a post on my Discord account. I thought you were going to talk private. No. Okay, that's good. Yeah, Andrew put me through a lot of stuff. Oh yeah, and also I want to tell you guys another thing. I saw my new counselor named um what was her name? I mean, she goes by they them pronouns, um their name is Parker, and I met her yesterday. She works with people with the LGBTQ plus community, and and so they work with that, and she's going to help me get a doctor and so I can get hormones and stuff. So we was really talking, and yeah, she's different than my counselor Olivia. So yeah, yeah. So she seems, she's the type of counselor that is, that helps people and changes people's lives, and not that type of counselor that just talks and don't really do anything, if you know what I mean. So yeah, I'm working on it. So yeah. So I'm really not faking of being gender like Zexio and the others say about me. So I don't know why they say I'm faking stuff when I'm trying my best. So yeah, I just met my, new counselor yesterday. So, we was just talking about things and stuff, and I see her on Monday. So yeah. So yeah, yeah, before getting any further, we need to talk, because she just met me and stuff. So yeah. Yeah, yeah, so I'm seeing a new counselor named Parker now. I'm seeing them now. I am not used to calling people by they them pronouns. I'm not used to calling people by they them pronouns. And plus Parker's pulley too. They are pulley, I think, or that means that they are in a relationship with more than just one person. So yeah. Yeah, they are way different than my counselor Olivia. My counselor Olivia didn't really know too much of anything, so yeah. Yeah, so I'm trying, I'm working on it, so yeah. So no one can say that I'm not trying to work on things. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Parker goes by they, them pronouns, even though Olivia called them a she. I guess she didn't know. I guess she forgot, or she just didn't know about Parker that much, I guess. Yeah, but Parker is in in a closer town to where I live at than Olivia because Olivia lives farther away from me. So yeah. Yeah. But yeah, I hate when people are so transphobic to me online, and it's the 2020s. It's no longer the 1900s anymore. And just to let you know, the 90s and the 80s are part of, still counts as the 1900s. So yeah, because 1990, so the 1910s, the 1920s, the 1930s, the 1940s, the 1950s, the 1960s, the 1970s, the 1980s, the 1990s, all 19. So we're not in the 1900s anymore. We're in the 2020s. We're not in the 2000s anymore. We're not in the 2010s anymore. We're in the 2020s, which people should accept other people for who they are. And there's also, my experience of being transgender and also other transgenders. There's a lot of straight guys that will date us. And there was some straight guys that was willing to date me. So, yeah. And Andrew's straight guy and he was willing to date me. So, yeah. Yeah. And plus, I just want to tell you that Andrew's father owns two hair salons in Southern California, and yeah, and he works with his father and stuff, but he does have really piss poor attitude, Andrew does. Yep, Andrew did it again, Queen Aurora. Queen Harley. Oh my gosh, I always have Queen Aurora on my mind. I mean Queen Harley. Yeah, Andrew did it again, Queen Harley. But this time he privated his YouTube. If Andrew was really serious you know, of being permanently off the internet, then why did he not delete his accounts and stuff? Why did he put them on private for? It's like he's in between deciding if he should come back or he should just stay off. Like, if he was really serious about leaving, he would delete his accounts and stuff. Unless if he's thinking about giving me another chance, a second chance. I know. It's just he's so crazy for doing this again. I thought we was going to work out our problems like he said, but and not fight on YouTube like we did last time, but then we end up doing it a second time. So yeah, I guess nothing really got solved. We just went back to our old ways again. And who knows? Andrew could be watching right now. You never know. So, I mean, he didn't like delete his channel. If he deleted his channel, then I would lose a subscriber. I never lost a subscriber. So he just put it on private just like his others. So he's probably watching. You never know. I don't know who's watching my streams and who leaves, so I don't know. Thank you, Movie Shadow. Maybe we can call and stuff because we did go on a live stream because, yeah, I need to get my mind off of Andrew. Movie Shadow, I need to get my mind off of Andrew because he put me under emotional distress and stuff and then attacked Samantha for no reason on Instagram. Sonic, the two friends, they are in an argument and I'm involved and I like my friend group is falling apart, so it is. Figuring out our problems, not fighting. And I didn't even fight. I misunderstood by his text message. I misunderstood because he literally didn't put a period at the end of my name. So I was confused because all his words were together. And you know me, you know how I put periods at the end of my conversation. So, my writing is all clean and stuff, so it's not confusing because I used to just put all the words together and it made it kind of confusing, you know what I mean? Thank you. So, yeah, so he didn't put a period behind my name on the end of end of my name, so his message was kind of like, you know, not to be rude, but it was kind of like trash because all the words were together, so it's kind of hard for me what he was saying. So, yeah. So he literally didn't put my name. I should show and I should show the screenshot of our part of our conversation and the text that he probably got triggered with. Because he misunderstood me. I said I felt like he was ignoring my thoughts, but read his message because he literally didn't put a period at the end of my name. Oh, I may go live, maybe that's cool. Yeah. And I don't know if you hate Autumn still. I know Andrew is upset with me, just like how you are upset with Autumn because Andrew's upset with me and Samantha. You go through this, girl, just stay strong. Yeah, I will go through this. And my life is going to be changing because I got a counselor that is, willing, she's the type of counselor that is changing people's lives and stuff. So, yeah. So I'm really excited for this new journey in my life and this new era. She's actually way better than Olivia was. And plus Olivia said something to me that was illegal. Parker said that Olivia said something to me which was illegal because when this one day when I saw Olivia, she told me that if I take hormones, then I probably might need to take like those pills, those lithium pills, because, because if you take, hormones, then you can experience suicidal thoughts and stuff and have mood swings and stuff. And that's not true. Parker said to me, that's not true what Olivia said to me. You don't get suicidal thoughts. You know, you don't get, anger problems by taking, hormones. So, yeah, so what Olivia said to me was illegal, was false information. What Olivia said to me, you don't need to take, meds. So, yeah. You don't need to take, the lithium pills that helps you calm down and stuff. Yeah, you don't need to take those when you don't need to take those if you take hormones, you don't need to take those too. So, oh, me and Autumn are with one another again. Are you sure you want to be with her again? Are you sure? I want and that kind of, I wish Andrew would give me a second chance. I don't know if he's just I don't know by that text message that I showed in my video, by the video I posted today. I don't know in that text message what he told Samantha. I don't know if he really means that or he doesn't because he tends to say stuff that ain't true. So, yeah, and Samantha told me that Andrew told her that he says stuff when he's upset, so I don't know. I don't know, but the way of that text message it's looking like he won't be back anytime soon, but who knows? He might be back next week. Who knows? I think, he could be just in an upset mood. Who knows? Me and Autumn. But are you sure? Are you sure you want to be back with Autumn again? Are you 100% sure? How many times did you guys fight it? Okay. Then that's just your choice then. But I really hope that Andrew will come back for me again. He was willing to see me in real life when he gets his $10,000 back because he gives someone $10,000 and now he needs the money back. I think kind of like, I forgot, but yeah. I know Andrew's father's Facebook, but I'm kind of nervous of talking to his father because he probably might block me and probably tell Andrew. But yeah, I know Andrew's brother's Brandon's account, YouTube and Instagram. I know his brother's Brandon's account, but Andrew's brother's Brandon blocked Samantha, and I guess Brandon told Andrew, so Andrew got upset and left Samantha that text message the day before yesterday at 9 at night when she was asleep. Okay, that sounds good, but please don't let Zexio, please Movie Shadow, please block Zexio from your channel because last time when I was in your live stream he fighted with me and stuff and was being mean to me. So please don't let him in there. I don't want to talk to him. You know, I'm already going through enough with Andrew as it is, so I'm focused on Andrew than on the trolls like Zexio. I'm only focused on Andrew this week. My dad is friends with Andrew's dad. Wait a minute. So you know Andrew? I can tell, yeah. So did you block Zexio off your account, Movie Shadow? Wait, so do you have a Facebook? So you know Andrew, so you have a Facebook, right? Oh, you didn't block Zexio? Well, I can't, I can't, I'm not allowed to talk to Zexio because my grandmother doesn't want me to talk to Zexio because he starts fights and ends up getting me in an upset mood. So, yeah. So my grandmother doesn't want me to be talking to Zexio, and Zexio can't really be talking to me. And plus, no one can really make videos on me because I'm protected by the law. So yeah. So and plus, I'm super crazy about Aisha Erotica too. So yeah, Aisha Erotica is transgender too, but yeah, but I hope nobody picks on her. My dad hates Andrew because he is a spoiled brat. So what is your name? Do you have a Facebook? So are you so you know Andrew in real life in Southern California because Andrew lives in Upland, Southern California. Wait, how did you find out about my YouTube channel? Hi. Okay. Then then you don't know about, the Andrew I'm talking about. Maybe you might be talking about a different Andrew. Yeah, that's cool. That's why I get random people in my live streams sometimes because they scroll through live streams on YouTube. Mhm. That's cool. Yeah, I don't know. I guess I really hope that Andrew will be back for 4th of July week next week because it's 4th of July week. I know where Andrew lives at, by the way. I know where Andrew lives at, and I can just send him a note in the mail if I wanted to. Actually, Samantha came up with the idea of me sending him a note in the mail since I know Andrew's address. No, in California, in Southern California, not New Jersey. New Jersey is way too far away from me. Let's go send him 150 bucks. He doesn't need the money. He's already rich anyways. He literally gave $10,000 to someone like it was nothing. Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, actually, my grandparents would really need the $10,000 anyways, and maybe would need that type of money for moving. Oh, that's cool. You live in Canada. Canada is a nice place. Hey, movie Shadow. Um, can I join your live stream? Can I join your live stream? But I just don't want Zexio in the live stream. Yeah, I don't want Zexio in the live stream. I want to like talk to you in the live stream. And just to let you know, if you search up Andrew's first and last name, he did do collabs. And Andrew even told me he did collabs with some of his friends, YouTube friends, and yeah. I don't know, Michael. Wait, you drive, Michael? You drive? Yeah, I know Andrew drives, and I know that Andrew like, goes to the movie theater or he like gets money from the bank and does other stuff. And also not to mention you guys, but Andrew was a caregiver too. He was a caregiver to older people. If he's a caregiver and he knows that older people can misunderstand things and get in bad moods and stuff, then why is he acting the way he is? Like, why is Andrew acting the way he is if he was a caregiver to older people? So yeah, Andrew was a caregiver. Oh, that's cool. You're 1 year older than me. Are you good looking? Oh, cool. Yeah. Yeah, but yeah, I go to San Francisco on me and my family goes. Oh, that's cool. You live in a beach house? But just to let you guys know that we go to San Francisco, me and my family goes to San Francisco on July 7th because, I think most of you guys already know because my sister has type 1 diabetes. So she goes to the clinic there. So yeah. Yeah. Hey Michael, do you have a Facebook? Wait, how did you? Yeah, I mean you are 1 year older than me, so I'm wondering. I'm going to London on 7th of July. That's cool. Yeah, I'm going to San Francisco, and yeah, I don't know why no one. I know people know Madeline in San Francisco, but yeah, I never met anyone that was subscribed to me in real life before. So yeah, so I guess you know when I guess you know I don't have no subscribers in San Francisco then, but I don't know. But I know I have subscribers, people from different countries and stuff and different states, but I don't know if anyone is subscribed to me in San Francisco. Yeah, so I tried to tell my grandparents if we could go to Southern California, this summer since we haven't in years, but yeah, my grandfather said no, so yeah. So we're not going to Southern California. I'm going to Toronto. Oh, that's cool. And also, I want to tell you guys, Andrew has type 2 diabetes. Andrew has type 2 diabetes, but he used to be skinny back way, way years and years ago. Yeah. So, when are you going to start your live stream movie, Shadow, so I know when to join? Michael, do you have a Facebook? You collabed with the boys on YouTube. Oh, that's cool. Yeah. Okay, that's good, Movie Shadow. I'm glad you joined in my live stream, Movie Shadow. Yeah, but Andrew does have type 2 diabetes, but he used to be skinny and stuff, well, like over a decade ago, as far as I know. And plus, in his 2009 profile picture, you can see is that he was skinny and he looked like he had dreadlocks. I never saw an Asian guy with dreadlocks before, so. Yeah, yeah. Andrew is half Japanese and half white. Maybe the way that Andrew is, maybe why he has an attitude problem is because he's Asian, and loosely Asian people has attitudes and stuff and have mood swings because he's Asian. Just my guess. Oh, that's cool. Addie, Gabby, Lee, and Josh and Juicy. That's cool. Starting to think you're Cappy and Michael. Cappy Michael, how am I doing that? Yeah. Sure. Are you a YouTuber? Are you a YouTuber? So I will just say that you have to be careful what you say around Andrew because like every, some little thing can trigger him. So, yeah. Maybe because he's Asian, so and Asian people can be feisty people. Yeah. Dolls can I kill, Lex? I don't know. I don't know. I don't think you should kill them because you might go to hell with Satan. I was almost going to make a deal with Satan so Andrew would talk to me again and so we can spend the rest of our lives with each other, but that's kind of a big thing for me to make a deal with Satan. I was going to make a deal with him which he can keep my soul when I die, but that's kind of a thing that I don't want to make a deal with. Though my friend is Asian, his name is Luke Robertson. That's cool. We do not care, Michael. Hi everyone. Hey Samantha. Yeah, Movie Shadow joined in my live stream. That's really nice of him. And he's back with Autumn again. That's cool. Yeah, I was almost going to make a deal with Satan. Okay, that's great. You're going to go live. Okay, so I think I will wrap up this. This turned out to be a great live stream today, surprisingly. Even though I was talking a lot about Andrew, but yeah. Hey, Samantha, would you like to join Movie Shadows live stream? Yeah. Okay, I want to join his live stream. Yeah. So I'm going to join it. Sure, you can. Yeah, I'm going to join some Movie Shadows live stream now, so yeah. Yeah, so yeah. Can you join too, Samantha, the live stream? Can you join too, Samantha, please, with us? Just in case, just in case because I'm kind of scared of if Sexia would come. So, yeah. Thanks. Yeah, and then we can talk some more. All three of us can talk in the live stream, so that would be cool if all three of us can talk to each other in the live stream, and then you can know about Movie Shadow more, Samantha. Yeah. Okay, great. So I will just leave the live stream and then we can, and if you want to contact me on Facebook if you can't find Movie Shadows channel. Okay. Okay, can't wait. So if you can't find, yeah, that's cool, but if you can't find Movie Shadows Life, channel, then I will send you the link to his channel, Samantha, okay? If you can't find his channel, okay? Or you can just click on his account right now and then you can go and sub to him. So yeah, yeah, yeah. So I will get off right now. So see you guys soon now. Bye. Bye. Oh, that's cool. You're in your car. Anyways, bye, everyone. Bye. 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 Okay.